Why, hello there. Here we are again. It is July 30th, and Craig and I decided to go out on another adventure. This goes from Wallsburg, which is south of Deer Creek Reservoir, just down from Heber. And we drove out there, and to the best of our ability, we worked with the GPS. We worked with some of the maps that we downloaded on our phones, and at the end of the day, we just kind of followed our nose up the side of the mountain. We knew that if we got around the turn, we could see Mount Timpanogos off in the distance, that we'd eventually get to where we wanted. What you'll see here is basically the trail. What happened was we got up to the top of the mountain and we met these guys. It was pretty early in the morning. It was probably somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, and they were up there putting some trail cams out. And I assume they were doing that for the hunting season that's coming up. And anyway, in talking with them, they took out their Butler map, which in my inevitable geniusness, I left at home on my other bike and didn't bring with me. So we took a picture of that Butler map, and then we followed their advice and took the turns that they told us to get down Hobble Creek. And this little bit's about 26 minutes long. I'm not going to bore you with the whole thing. This piece here, it goes on for about 5 minutes. What you are seeing, though, is it doesn't look that difficult, but it really rather is. I mean, you're over 7,000 feet. At one point, we were higher than that. Craig's got some drone footage. He let the Mavic Pro loose. And then we took off down the side of this mountain. And at that point in time, this genius finally decided to put his camera on the side of his helmet. I hit a tree at some point because you can see up at the top left-hand corner, that's the top of my visor. So the camera is not exactly pointing in the direction it needs to be. In addition, you don't get to see how steep this is. Every once in a while here, you'll see me let loose, put the clutch in, and go. I had just been through a piece where it was a bit of a struggle, and again, we were at altitude, and having just gotten over some pretty bad flu and mild pneumonia at this point in the beginning of the month, here I am 30 days later on the side of a mountain, so that's awesome. But I've metered out the sound in right now, just doing the narration, so you don't have to hear me cough and all that. But beyond that, we have the scenes in play, and all you're hearing is a one-sided conversation because Craig's in my ear. But check out these rocks. Thank God for a 21 front-inch wheel on the DR650. There's a lot of stop and play, and some of you are probably like, just get up and go. Well, it really isn't that easy. You can't see. Some of these are about the size of cinder blocks. Trying to get over them and not to rip the bottom of your bike off. So the other thing is you got all these aspens up there and you don't want to smash into them. As you can see, we're poking through here, and on the right side of the trail, it's quite a bit higher than the left side of the trail. And the other thing is that, funny enough, even on the side of the mountain, it's rather silty, which is weird. So you've got a silty piece, and then you've got all these stones on the left side. And, you know, just for more fun, we're going to smash into the trees with my camera. So here we go.
Oh, big rock on the right.
On this piece, Craig's behind me. Not that far, probably because I'm so damn slow. But if I count correctly in my head today, he fell twice and I only fell over once. That's coming up next in the video, at least once for both of us. So yeah, now you can see where it just kind of opens up, and now it's just like, okay, there's no stones, but where does the road go? Again, you chunk into one of those, you can feel it. Nice big old dead tree there. Through the forest we go. I think I freeze it up here and then we'll pick up again. Again, more logs in the road.
No. You know, I haven't done a lot of mountain biking. I can count the amount of times I've done mountain biking on one hand.
Okie doke. here we are going through. There's some commentary in the background about mountain biking and how I don't actually do any of that. So in this clip, what you're going to see is we continue down this path heading toward Hobble Creek, and then we run into this stuff. And this is what we thought was the creek bed. And lo and behold, part of it is the creek bed, but not all of it's the creek bed. And as I stop here, Kraig's talking in my ear, and he had a little come off in the corner here. So I think I turn around, probably somewhere in this neck of the woods to say, "Are you okay?" And like all good friends should be, "Yeah, I'll run over there and help you." No, actually, I sat here and I filmed it as he's trying to pick his bike up on the side of the hill. Oh no, I'll park right here and help you. Oh no, you're okay? Oh, you sure? Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep filming you. So there he goes. And that's the beauty of these DR650s. It's not like our big bikes where if you drop it, it costs hundreds of dollars. You just pick the damn thing up, you flip it up, you jump on, and off you go to the races. Um, yeah, I mean, you don't even cry about it. BMW might sit on the side of the road and cry about it. Well, first thing you cry about is even going down this damn hill through a creek bed full of baby heads. But there he goes. He's back on, and everything's off on the run-in, and I start up, and off we go on the rest of the adventure. Okay, so this piece I sped up to about half a minute. It just flattens out, and this is where we thought we were all hot shit, and we were getting down the mountain. And we got through the rocks, and we're really great, and we can see the valley, and everything's cool, and we're just going to shoot right ahead, and look how nice the roads are, and coming through the trees, and up over the hill, a little bit rocks here and there, a little bit of what we're coming along. And then, of course, the old shit moment comes up here shortly, and that's where it gets really tough. More than you realize, but here we go. Okay, so here's where the old shit moment came up for most of this. You'll notice that we've got a little bit, some water there. No, it's just a reflection. This is what it looks like for about the next 7 minutes. I'm not going to talk through the whole thing, and yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a long clip. But what I've done is I've dropped the sound down because, like I said, I was ill like a month ago, and I'm still trying to get over it. So most of all you hear is, as Kraig calls it, my nostril ferratu, breathing in my helmet. Beyond all that, you can see exactly what it's like. I can tell you that it's very steep. I can tell you this is challenging. You're going to see me turning the bike on and off multiple occasions. You even get to see me go down. And at one point I'll chime back in when that happens. That's going to come up here in a couple of minutes. But, I mean, at this point I'm like, oh, man, I think I took the wrong line. I should have just gone over the rocks. Because I'm about a foot higher than the riverbed. Didn't I just say I wasn't going to talk the whole time? Anyway, I'm about a foot higher than the riverbed on the left-hand side. And you get a little bit of room, and then, I mean, you drop that front wheel over the top, and, I mean, you really, you get that big 21 frontage wheel, like I said, and then you're dropping it over the top and you're using your skid plate to get over. So, yeah, let's just go ahead. Yeah, on, off. Heavy breathing. Inside of my helmet, look in my mirror. Once in a while, I see Kraig back there hiding somewhere. Here we go. My big moment's coming up. Yep, see that big giant pile of cow shit or horse shit right there? I'm like trying to get up over that rock. I could care less about the shit. I'm trying, and then boom, I go right over. So I shut the bike off, and you can see me reaching down there, and I'm just shutting off the petcock so the gas doesn't flood the carburetor. Yeah, my left leg's under there, but it was like there was a big old rock in the gas tank, so I was fine. Didn't hurt me at all. Yeah, and here you go. I mean, another beauty of the fact that I got a DR650. I just turned around and lifted the dang thing up. My skinny ass could even pick it up. There you go. Is my bike okay? I think so. I'll just keep going. This is my BMW. Be like, oh, I need to sit down and cry and call my therapist. Oh, I don't have a phone signal. Oh, here I am. Alright, there we go. And I think we get to drive through a pile of horse shit. Yes. Did I literally, like, step in shit? Or was it drive through shit? I don't know if that's good luck or not. But here I am with this big friggin' rock trying to rock over it. Here I go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Done. Well, the guy did tell us it takes a minute. Yeah, let's go ride our GSs through this. It'll be awesome. Let's make sure we fill the gas tanks up so they weigh 600 pounds. I know, I'm laughing. I'm wearing my BMW gear, riding my Suzuki. I probably had my Starbucks like gift card in my pocket. Look at the size of these damn rocks, and they're just sitting there. They ain't going nowhere. What was ridiculous is that there were four-wheeler tracks in this stuff, and there were probably side-by-side tracks. There's little teeny hiking trails just on the edge and the sides. And shit, people even wouldn't walk through the rocks. Like that dirt right there, I'm aiming for. Yeah, and up on the hill, you can see where the people weren't even walking through that crap. I think this is where I first get the sight of the end, and there's a road down there. That's actually East Hobble Creek right there, and that goes down toward the golf course. Here we go. Look at that. We still got 3 minutes of shit trying to get down the hill. I have been told that certain portions of the BDR, be it Idaho, Utah, New Mexico, Nevada, are like this. And how guys do it, I really don't know. It's got to be a team effort. It's just like when we were up in the snow a couple of months ago. You got to get 2 or 3 people to push a big bike through. I mean, you just don't have any issue. But I got more clearance on this thing, and you know, like I said, it probably only weighs 200-300 pounds with gas in it. And when we met up with those fishermen on top, they're like, well, yeah, you can get through there with those big bikes. And we're like, big bikes? What big bikes? Actually, probably wouldn't hesitate taking an F800 GS down through this. I might have issue with an Africa Twin, but I've never driven one. And there we go. Almost out. God bless America. Stall one more time. Oh, this is where my freaking, for whatever reason, my damn bike, I don't know, vapor lock, something, it just freaking stopped. And so I'm at the very end, right by the gate. I can see the road, and the damn bike won't start. So I shut the gas off, tweaked it, played with it, tried. You know, you pat the bike, make it feel better. Good bike, you can do it. And like butterflies. Garrett would be so happy. And we're going to give it another shot here. Let's see. Let's have a shout out for climb. Oh, and my boot. And apparently my buckle somewhere on the hill popped loose. And I didn't even know. I think my comment was no wonder they were so comfortable now. And here we are. At this point, I think Kraig was stuck behind me. Ta-da! And we are down. And there he is. Thank you for watching. Look, there's my shadow. Look, there's my helmet cam. Look, there's my glove. Alright, there's Kraig. Hi, Kraig.